Okay, so 4B wants to know how many moles of hydrogen atoms there are. Okay, so we already know how many moles of acetic acid we have, which is the first step, right? That's good. So let's just write down again, acetic acid. Okay. So how do we go from, we want to go from mole of acetic acid to moles of hydrogen. Okay, so we need to look at the chemical formula for it. So this is the chemical formula for acetic acid. This is 1 mole of acetic acid. And kind of, you know how I said like the carbon dioxide, for 1 molecule, there were 2 oxygen atoms? It's kind of the same idea here. So we can see that 1 mole of acetic acid has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 moles of H atoms. What else do they have? Well, we can see they have 2 moles of carbon atoms and 2 moles of oxygen atoms, which we kind of already did in the last question when we were doing our molar mass here. See, we had 4 moles of hydrogen, 2 moles of carbon, and then 2 oxygens. I guess it can be confusing here because they say moles of hydrogen atoms. Because moles and atoms, it's like, but remember, moles is just a word to describe a quantity. So like a dozen donuts, a dozen cupcakes, in this case, moles of hydrogen atoms. So I can see someone getting confused there. Okay, so moles of acetic acid to moles of hydrogen. We know how to do that with our fractions. So we have that many moles of acetic acid and 8.5 grams, so that's good. We know that. And again, with our fractions, we don't want moles of acid. So we put that at the bottom so we can cancel them out. What do we want to be left with? We want to be left with moles of hydrogen. So in 1 mole of acid, we had 4 moles of hydrogen. So multiply that by 4. So we have 0. And yeah, I will double check this because, okay, does that make sense? Yeah, I think that's the answer.